Good morning class. Welcome to the religion class. I am your religion teacher and today our topic on chapter 4. The topic name is to learn the Quran Majid and we will learn today Makhras and Idgham. But before going to the new one, we should recall the previous topics first. So let's start. The Quran Majid. You know, this is a holy book. Holy book and divine book. Next, we know the book shows us the right path. Shows us the right path. And next, we should recite the Holy Quran correctly. Recite the Holy Quran correctly. So we know the three things about the Quran Majid. It is a holy book and divine book. Shows us the right path and we should recite the Holy Quran correctly. Then we have learned about the Arabic alphabets. How many alphabets are there? Arabic alphabets. We know there are 29 letters in Arabic language. Now, we learned about Harakat. Harakat. Do you know the sign of the Harakat? It is called Jabal. This sign is called Jer. And this sign is called Pesh. Those three signs are called Harakat. Now, Tanween. The next we have learned about Tanween. It's very simple. First, in Harakat, we have learned about one Jabar, one Jer, one Pesh. That is Harakat. And now, when the Jabar is double, the double Jabar, double Jer, and double Pesh. Double Jabar, double Jer and double Pesh are called Tanween. So here you can differentiate between Harakat and Tanween. Then the next we have learned about Jazm. Do you remember Jazm? This is an Arabic letter and it is sign is this. This sign is called Jazm. It is used in the Arabic alphabet and when it makes the Arabic any sentence. Next, we have learned about Tashdid. Tashdid. When the letter is pronounced twice being at the same place. When any alphabet, alif, ba, any alphabet which is pronounced twice being at the same place, we will use tashdid. And the sign is this one. It's almost visible as W. So this sign is represent the tashdid. When this sign is placed in any alphabet, above any alphabet, then we should pronounce the alphabet twice. The next one is mad. This is also important. Mad. Some letters have to be pronounced in a long accent. So these sorts of accent are called mud. And the accent, the muds are 3 letters. 3 letters of mud. What are they? They are alif, waw, ya. Those 3 letters are called mud. And when those letters are placed in Arabic sentence, then we have to pronounce in a long accent. And there are 2 types of mud. 2 types of mud, which are one short mud. Short mud. And the sign is this sign. Just give it in very short way. And second one is long mud. And the sign is little bit longer. It indicates that when this sign is placed, you have to pronounce very shortly. And when this sign is placed above any alphabet, you have to pronounce in a long distance. So now, those we have learned in our previous classes. And now we will learn a new thing. And the most important thing, makhraj. Now let's come to makhraj. What is makhraj? The place. Makhraj is the place of pronunciation of any Arabic alphabet. Like any alphabet, alif, ba, any alphabet. There are 29 alphabets, and both alphabets have a articulation place in our body, in our mouth. So those places are called makhraj. Like, let me write the definition. The places of pronunciation. Places of pronunciation of an Arabic letter is called makhraj. So the places, and what are the places? The places are in our mouth. So the first place, makhraj places are, first one is throat. Throat means this throat. Some letters are pronounced from our throat, and there is another 3 parts: top, middle, and bottom part. 2. Teeth. From our teeth, we will pronounce some Arabic letters from the 29 letters. Next, lip. Few letters are pronounced from the lip. Then 4, tongue. Tongue means this one. This one is used also to pronounce some Arabic letters. And 5, palate. The palate means these sides of places from our mouth. So, the 5 places are main function at the main point of articulation. We can see in a picture. Are you seeing clearly? This is the whole places of our mouth, and there is some places like tongue, palate, throat, teeth. Those places are used to pronounce different Arabic words. And this is called the articulation place. And there are 17. Along with there are 17 places. 17 makraj in Arabic. So now we should learn again about makraj. The places of pronunciation of an Arabic letter is called makraj. That means the places, and the places are the more core places are throat, teeth, lip, tongue, palate. And along this there are more 17 makrajas in Arabic letter. So this is about makraj, and you have to learn the definition and you have to remember the places. Now, and it is more clearly given on your worksheet. So you can see about the visualized picture in your worksheet. Now we should go to the next topic, and our last topic. It is a very short topic, idgham. Idgham. What is idgham? When two Arabic letters placed side by side, then it is called idgham. The definition is when two Arabic letters what does it mean? When two Arabic letters placed side by side. So this is idgham. The definition is when the two Arabic letters placed side by side and to be read joining together is called idgham. The examples, what are the letters? This is nun and this is mim. Those two letters placed in a different short of time side by side, and it is merged together and sound together, joining together. So it is like in our English language or English words, with some of the words we place two letters side by side, like book, B-double-O-K, book. So like this one, moon, double and moon. Like this one, mim and nun will place together and sound together side by side. So today our all topic is about makraj and idgham. So now, dear students, you have to read the topic carefully and read the book time and again, and you have to solve the worksheet. There is a worksheet given on these two topics in your website, and you should solve without any help of the book. You should first read the book and then you have to solve the worksheet, and then you can see the answers. So this is today's class. Thank you.